opportunity for a two-step check. Dude, on video it probably doesn't sound that crazy. This thing is stupid loud.
Arrive at your destination.
Hell yeah. Damn, this place is packed. Whoa. It's one of those ute trucks. That thing is so cool.
Yes, it is.
That's like one of my favorite cars here.
Big block with an F3.
Oh yeah, dude.
Zoomies.
That thing's gangster.
4 seats.
4 seats is the craziest
2
part.
parachutes.
And a long roof.
You got the long roof on it.
Not quite limo long, but
It's not as long as ours.
yeah.
It's longer than this one.
Definitely. That ain't hard to do.
Our run order rotation, etc. So if you can't hear me in the
a lot of
mix,
drivers
if you can't
here.
hear me on the PA system or the FM
318.
frequency,
Next year you're
this
gonna
is
have
your friend.
the DeLorean
Sure, please make
at
sure
this
you sign
event.
up
And
for
that's
that.
gonna be sick.
The radio station here at Byron
Hell
is
yeah.
87.9 on the FM frequency. When you have looking at all the cars, I mean, just the station like just
Dang.
cars and everything. You're making a slight change to the program and how
Man, this thing goes hard in the trailer park.
Yes, sir. Got to do a 15-point turn, but
Yeah. Rob, name a better duo, please. You can't. You simply can't name a better duo. Look at
Look
this.
a lot of thinking.
Look at that. A lot of thinking. There ain't no thinking about this. You kidding me? Look at this thing. This plus a croc check? At all times. At all times.
All right, we're here, Big 3 racing. All 3 of these cars together.
Holy crap.
Twin turbo Mopar.
That's crazy.
That-
Small block, 340 base. Still clinging to that.
That's cool.
I've had this car since I was 15 and I'm now 41. It's taken every spare ounce of time and money I've had for the last half of my life now, I guess, over half of my life. It's a 430 cubic inch, twin HP2 8280s. It's got a set of Brett Miller Edelrock Victor heads on it. We run on a dual fuel, so there's a small fuel system with a set of 28-pound injectors, so it idles and drives on 93. And then we have Logic set up in the Holly Dominator that switches it over to the 600-pounders, and it's got methanol.
Oh, crap.
So it runs on M1.
Damn.
It made a little over 2,000 at the wheels.
I knew when he said the size of those turbos that they were going to be big because they sized mine from Precision were 7680s. and
Yeah.
they're bigger.
Yeah,
Holy
these are
smokes.
These are pretty gnarly.
Yeah, they're-
Still T4 base and stuff. It's the first season out. We just redid the chassis. It's been twin turboed and on gas for the last 10 years, but it's always been stock torsion bar and leaf spring. It's now mini tubbed and it's got a tubular K-member and coilovers and a 650 cert, but prior, when it was all 100% stock suspension at 3,800 pounds, it was going 470 at 153 and coasting to 760s. That was when it weighed 3,830, and now I've got it down. I can get it all the way down to 3,400 now. But right now we're racing at 3,570.
That's a big
for
difference.
heavyweight. Yeah, so I got
That's
a ton
crazy.
of weight out of it. We mini tubbed it. Did a whole 650 cert cage. Nate that works for me did all the work. It came out really awesome. As far as the chassis and stuff goes, and now I'm just trying to get a handle on it because it wants to put it on the bumper every time and I just need to follow my own process that I do with all of our customers. And I gotta throw my old dad away because the chassis is completely new.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Damn, this thing is clean.
Thank you. Yeah, flathood gang. My goal is I don't want to put
Well, that's the thing. It's kind of unsuspecting. But looking under the hood, I was like, oh, this thing's rowdy.
Serious, yeah.
It's really rowdy.
Yeah, I feel I took the stock stuff as far as I should go. I mean, it went 186 mile an hour one time out the back. When I mean stock, I mean like factory torsion bars, factory leaf spring mounts, and just bolt-on Caltrack stuff. You know, like shocks were like this in the back, and you know, we really worked at it. And then I was like, okay, it's time to actually go serious. And cut the 750 cage out and start it over. It snowballs. You know, I had like a $20,000 budget, and about $40,000 later.
That's about the right math.
I started asking my wife, like, I know I just paid those credit cards off, but I need to use them really quick.
Right.
She's like, and I was like, look, this one's getting declined. She's like, well, it only had $5,000. What are you doing?
I bought a set of
How much are you
beadlocks.
spending?
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, I need another one. You know, we ran in to win it, and it was a heartbreaker because we were trying to get it done for a sick week, and it ended up kicking a rod on the dyno on the third pass. And must have, like, something failed. It was all brand new parts, and it just kicked the rod at like 1,200 horsepower. You know, and I've ran the same engine combo, and it was just the only thing it was a refresh of new rods and pistons. Nothing else different, and it kicked a rod, and you know, luckily I had enough parts to put a whole other engine together semi-quickly to get it out for April, and you know, life, kids, work, so we pretty much come to events and I test it there, unfortunately, so we'll get a handle on it.
Yeah, it happens.
The week. I work well under pressure.
Hell yeah, this thing is sweet.
All right, so all these cars are Big 3 racing. From this green car all the way up to this orange car, they're all together. Shop cars and customer cars. So they're all together.
Hell yeah, their YouTube channel is Big 3 Racing.
Big 3 Racing, yeah. They've got so they just built a 14,000 foot facility with 3 different dynos on a drag strip, and they invited us to come out and do some collab if we want. And
We should definitely do
so
that.
maybe we'll end up there with a time machine.
Hell yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
This car is absolutely insane. It's very unsuspecting on the outside.
I would never have bet that this car made 2,000 horsepower, but as soon as he popped the hood, I knew.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, yeah.
This has a Gen 3 Hemi in it also.
I never thought I'd see a Fox body with a Gen 3 Hemi in it. That's pretty
Cool,
sweet.
man.
Hell yeah.
It's the original 4i car.
Yeah.
They've updated some stuff in the back, he was saying.
These guys are the real deal. They're pretty cool.
Big3racing.net. That's them.
Yeah. Shoe buddy.
So Dave Schroeder, the C7 Corvette. Nitrous bed pass ever in drag and drive history. Put your hands together for John and the Tones and Schroeder team.
I pulled the chute real early. Won 149 and 9 in the 8th, 488, 12060, which is what I thought it was hoping was good, but it seemed to just go. No issue, and I think I can improve off that. I got an underlying goal is that one time I went an average at 6 week was a 772, and then like everyone's like, oh, you got the Mopar record and this and that, and then I was like, no, this other car from overseas went a 771. So now I would like to take that Mopar record this week, so I'm gonna try to do that.
Hell yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna turn that in, and you know, you kind of stop at your head at the casino. I think I'm gonna do that.
I hear you.
That's not a bad decision.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I'm happy with that, and I know I can improve on that, so I get my average down a little bit better. And
Day 5, it'd be different. You wick it up and
Yeah.
you know, swing for the fence. But day 1, you got a lot more.
Take it
races.
easy. Take it easy.
yeah, but I feel good. It went straight. It did what it's supposed to do. I got a short time tune-up for it, I feel. So
Hell
The
yeah.
track's kind of hot, so
yeah, I'm not right, and this thing doesn't seem to care. I feel like I should no prep it. I could probably make a pass right here.
just take the weight off the front.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, we're getting ready to head out, get on the road. There's 2 checkpoints. One of them is Motion Raceworks, and there's a stand full of people. I think they want to see a 2-step.
Say 2-step check. 2-step check. I think I want to hear it. Let's get the hell out of here. turbo home. You're gonna go to jail, bud. No, don't do that.
Say I won't.
You won't. Oh! Shots fired, buddy. First fuel stop. We didn't make it very far, but we were also two-stepping the crap out of it, and we drove it yesterday, so.
That wasn't us. That was someone else.
Definitely not us. It was some other Freedom van. the other one that's on sick
Those
week.
other guys with the big turbo sticking out of the hood.
Damn it. Oh, you turd. What are you doing in
trying
here?
to rob me?
You're Rob.
Yeah, don't be trying to rob people. Don't rob me, all right? What are you doing, bud?
We need a croc check right now. Make sure you got them.
In the Lincoln.
The stankin' lankin', hell yeah. That's too good. Is this thing
cooking me?
Is this thing comfy? Is the AC working?
No.
AC not working?
I don't think the compressor's kicking on. I think it's the connection again.
Yeah.
And the next track I'm gonna go into there, I'll plug it back in.
Hell yeah.
Because I definitely think that's what's going on.
Probably.
It's blowing air, but it ain't cold.
Might as well leave it off at that point.
I asked Gary, I said, you go back there with just air from the window? He said, yeah. I said,
It's not bad out here. I mean, it's warm, but it ain't bad.
No, the wind, once you were going, it's fine.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What do you just need gas?
Yeah, pump was cavitating and stuff, so.
Yeah, probably heard it screaming.
Yeah. This drive is really cool.
Yeah, whoever laid out this route did a really good job.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Here's checkpoint 1, the block party. It brought the whole neighborhood out. Hell yeah. Brother, we're leaving the block party. We gotta make an exit.
So I've been told already.
The sick week, the guy from sick week requested it, so don't blame us, blame him.
He said, you gonna let this thing eat? I said, should I? He said, oh yeah, we got you.
Hell yeah. Everybody wants you to do a burnout. Even the little kids are telling you to do a burnout. Motion Raceworks.
My favorite store to shop at.
Hope you brought a checkbook, buddy.
Oh, they take checks? Bro,
We're good.
we're way good.
We got a couple of them.
Crossing the Mississippi in the Freedom Band. Let's enjoy, child.
Hell yeah. Woohoo! Hey, you trying to race? Damn. We gapped that fool.
Once it's pulled up.
Hey, what happened? What happened? Hey, I thought you were the Dale limo. What happened, bro? Look at Gary. That might be the loudest one it's ever done. Whoa. Here we are at Motion Raceworks. We are.
In 300 feet, your destination will be on the left.
You'll notice not a lot of material sitting around because we get like 3-4 times a week we get additional deliveries. All our home business is controlled by SAP, so it tells us what we need to do. We kind of run a little bit of a sec, but we also make, I think, like 2,000 SKUs, so we're constantly cutting up back material, sending it out to get the team, and then moving on to the next thing. So we don't have like years and years of material sitting around. As soon as it hits the floor, it gets cut up and sit down. Two of our engineers are in constantly and topos, so still things get to be part of something other than dragging around robots and stuff like that. Back here. Yeah, exactly. This is where we built the Bald Regal and
Oh, you're good, you're right.
stuff. Yep. This is our weld department. It used to be a lot bigger. We had a side-by-side division, stuff like that, but now mainly just some small components like steering columns and parachute mounts. Fun fact, I built most of those fixtures in my original garage. I still use them to this day. So they're standing the test of time, so it must have done something all right. But everything gets built on a fixture. That way it's perfect every time. All of our bracketry components are laser cut.
That's crazy.
So
He's got
very
them marked
repeatable
too.
process.
This is where my parachute mount came from.
Back there to just store it, but so this is our lathe department down here. Like I said, this used to just be our warehouse and assembly. What you're seeing on there is new concrete for a new automated machine. That machine will run like 60 to 80 hours at a time without anybody touching it. So most of like what we're doing nowadays with our machining is We have technical people who set up jobs, set up tools, inspect parts, and design and program parts. Like since we started going automated with robots, you know, the big thing that everybody says is we're taking people's jobs, but our workforce is increased by like 30%. But what's cool is a lot of our staff ends up learning more that way. They're not just standing in front of the door loading parts, they're learning how to like program and set up tools and all that stuff, which is pretty cool because a lot of places you work, you end up just doing the same thing your whole life and never learn anything. So my side of that automation side is we get to upskill people and still hire people, just not as many. So it's pretty cool. But that's actually delivering at the end of this month. So that'll be our biggest machine yet. Most of our stuff's really high tolerance. So yeah, you think so.
Is that how the steering wheel button starts?
No, so this is actually, right now it's making our quick release for our steering quick connect. So this was our second robot here, but we just stack up material and it puts the finished parts over there. So
That's
it's pretty
crazy.
cool. Most of what we're limited to is just part density on this, but this machine will run about 34 hours unattended. But we
That's
created,
crazy.
we programmed the robot, we created all the racking systems and stuff, so we kind of developed our own in-house automation team just out of pure necessity.
Incredible how much.
Yeah. Yeah. But in our lathe department, we make anything from most things which are fairly complex and tight tolerance to weld buns and everything in between. You'll see over here, we even make our own AM fittings. This is purely out of necessity. We're tired of waiting on manufacturers to ship them to us, so we'll just make them.
That's cool.
This machine's got a bar feeder on it, so it'll sit there and run for 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
That's cool.
And then we're getting ready to add a robot to that machine right there. So the robots really are nice because we can take a part can be out of stock, and then within like 2 weeks we can have it on the shelf again. So
That's cool.
over to our build department.
It's really cool to see where this stuff starts and then have this stuff in the car.
Yeah, exactly. It's raw material.
It's so cool.
Little brace there. It's got like 6 or 7 pallets, so we can run that machine during the day like normal, and then at night it'll just haul it to a pallet on the machine. It's pretty cool about different stuff. So every morning we come and like this many wrenches, this valve cover, this many kept cans and stuff like that. So it's pretty fun and out there. So like we're in the heart of it.
Dang.
We're in the belly of the beast. Oh, dude, lit.
Hell yeah.
That's so nice. It's a revolver on steroids,
Yeah.
man.
So this is our workhorse area. So these mills will get torn down and set up either a couple times a day or once every couple days. And we're just, you know, running and gunning basically where we can make some parts, move on to the next part. Like I said, we have a couple thousand SKUs. This one right here is making our shifter side plates for our shifters. So it's pretty cool. It actually uses a vacuum pallet, so it uses a Venturi effect where it takes compressed air past the orifice, sucks the material down, and you can machine the whole thing without clamp work. So, a lot of what we spend a lot of time with on a daily basis is just aesthetics. You guys want them to come out of the package and look pretty, so it's one thing to make a part, it's another to make it look really nice.
Are those side plates interchangeable?
Some, we have different handles because of the travel of the shifter, like if it's a 4-speed or a 3-speed or a 2-speed. So this machine makes our Icon throttle buys. It's a 5-axis machine. We've set it up, I call it like semi-autonomous. So it'll grab, it's not running right now, but when it's done, it'll actually use the spindle, it'll grab the next one, move it down here, and it can run like 30 hours straight.
Damn.
Or attachments for throttle bodies, stuff like that.
This is cool.
One of the things we talk about a lot is like door open time. So like you can imagine, I think there's 13 machines here or something like that. If the door, if like one guy will run 3 machines. So if the door sits open, you're losing productivity. So we run these things called pallets. So they actually use air to hold them down, so they can load the parts in them ahead of time. When the door opens, they just push the button, take the old pallet out, put the new one in, press go, so it's not open that whole time while they're loading parts. So that was like one of our first kind of things we came up with that really took us ahead and changing, productivity and all that. So they're right now, these are making the other side of that quick release. They weld on steering columns. So everything kind of flows through together.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
You can see a little bit better in the pallet system that it pulls other pallets on. So right now, I think this one's making like the top third catch cans and stuff like that. But we'll just change our part mix and density depending on what's needed to be machined.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
This is pretty sweet.
I should note, we only had one machine here in 2018, so it's pretty cool to, I wish you guys could have toured it then. It was just like in the middle of that shop. Now it's getting pretty full. So this is our newest building. We built this 2 years ago. So all of our admins back here, conference room, and then assembly, we call this Tech 2. I bet. So all of our assembly is really compartmentalized. We have one guy that works on throttle bodies, one guy that works on shifters, and one guy that works on fuel systems, stuff like that. What's pretty cool about doing that is like we're obviously trying to keep quality control tight, but these guys can like feel what's wrong with something if something's wrong with it before. Like we run things through, measuring devices and all that stuff, and probes and scanners and all that stuff, but they can usually find the things that are wrong that those don't catch. So that's how we prefer to do it. So we just build them on demand and you'll see in the other area, our warehouse isn't like overly big for the size of company we are, but if you think about from like 2 or 3 weeks time frame, we can take raw material and have it done in here. That's why we just kind of do it in small batches to A, quality control, and B, for timing and space. Back there is shifters, and then this area is where we build right sensors. So we take a few components and we machine all of our own bodies, mold our own connectors, and then we solder and test and build boards and stuff, all that here. So each sensor gets tested before it goes out. So obviously electronics can be one of the most tricky part of the car. So we just, as we started scaling up, we're still going to just test every sensor to make sure it conforms to plus or minus 0.5% calibration. But doing it all here versus having somebody else do it or whatever allows us to control that and get our hands on it. So it's a pretty cool operation. We have 3 people that just build sensors all day, every day, and it's growing every day. So, but one of the cool things is because we machine our own bodies and all the metal components, we can adapt to different fitting sizes and needs and connectors and all that stuff. So we're doing, nowadays we're doing more contracts for outside manufacturing, and we just did some runs for military stuff. Because they call us and they're like, "Can you build it like this?" We're like, "Sure, we don't care. It's all the same to us." So.
Then turn right.
Are you tracking assembly?
What's that?
Are you tracking in?
Yeah. So we run 100% on SAP now. Yep. So this is our newest area. This is Fluidworks. If you guys aren't familiar, we build our own oil pumps for external wet sump and then dry sump. So that was that pan that you guys saw in process over there. So we make those for LSLT, and then we're getting ready to start making them for Coyote. I think they have the first prototype done. And then this year we started doing, last year we started doing fuel systems. So we have every size fuel filter you can imagine. And then we're just putting our take on it to where you don't have to run Ys, you can run 2 dual outlets. And then regulators for all the different sizes of fuel pumps. And then we just released a mechanical fuel pump that goes 6 to 12 gallon a minute, and we're getting ready to release up to 32 gallon a minute here in the next month or two. But if you see it here, it's pretty cool. Same concept. We really are strict on like performance out of the box and stuff, so we actually built our own fuel pump dyno. It's got 20 horse electric motor. It's got a Fuel Tech FT600 on it. Fuel flow sensors, temperatures, pressure, all that stuff. So every pump, when it gets assembled, goes on that, and then we actually put a dyno sheet with flows and stuff on it, so that out of the box you know exactly what it flows. We're starting to work with like Pat Musey and some of the mechanical fuel injection guys and stuff, and they use the pump as their tune-up, so knowing what it does and what it makes. And the other cool thing is we can actually flow somebody's pump if they want to, if they think there's a problem or whatever, but we can actually give them a whole data log if they want, but it allows us to run RPMs and loads and all that stuff.
Wow.
But it's been pretty integral in developing it because we can really test like cavitation and log it and all that stuff. So as we were doing different gear designs and inlets and outlets and stuff like that, we're able to see without going down a racetrack where you have tires spin and shake and aborted runs. We can get real data that we can make changes to and watch how it progresses.
So those will have a bolt-on outlet you can change.
Yeah, so they all have bolt-on outlets, so you can change them. We're also on the finishing stages doing like ball valves and stuff like that for remote shutoffs and everything else, bypasses and all that. But that's a ground-up product that we've been working on for about 2.5 years. It's finally come to fruition. So most of the stuff we're working on in the engineering department, we have 5 engineers in-house. It takes 1.5 to 2 years before you guys ever see it. So, ink kit, clamps, stuff like that. A lot of what we sell are small things you guys probably already know about, but we gotta stay nimble on our feet when we're assembling those and putting them on.
I was hoping we could see the boxers.
I know, me too.
So, warehouse out here, it's not overly big for what we are, but like I said, we just keep stuff moving through the shop consistently. Start to finish, it's a quick amount of time, so we just make what we need, both in assembly and in machining, and then just put it on the shelf. It's not just in time, but it's close enough. So, in addition to the automation we're doing in the machine shop, we're working on automation for out here, because we have some pretty wide swings, you know, like during build season, or if we're doing a giveaway or a sale or something like that. Our next stage is like laser scan, weigh, close the box, put a label on it. So just stuff that people don't like to do all day, every day if they don't have to. So that's if you guys are happy with the time you're getting product, tell Jared. If you're mad, tell Jared.
If you're mad, just don't call Doug.
But that's the end of it. This is where stuff goes out the door. We are offering a 10% discount on parts if you guys need anything while you're here. And then we have apparel and stuff, so if you guys want to hit up Kevin over there in a white shirt, you can take care of it.
Sweet.
What's your guess on how fast orders got fulfilled in 2025? The whole year.
What, the average on
The average from the time order to the time fulfillment.
so
3
it's
days.
delivered or sent out?
So it's sent out.
2 days.
3 days.
3 days? Anyone else?
I said 2.
All right. 21 hours.
Holy crap.
I know it's faster.
Yeah.
I know for sure it's faster.
I called Jared 2 years ago and I said, we got to be like Amazon if we're going to sell directly to consumers. You actually were one of them that I talked to. Evan was like, hey man, you guys were good. And I was like, yeah, we were. And then we got really busy. So we put a lot of resources in this because a lot of our business is direct consumer. And like, I know how it is. If I buy something on Amazon, I'm like, what can get here tomorrow? So what we're trying to do is get under 12 hours in a perfect world, but that's like the next step. But under 24 is pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Weekends, and then Doug likes to do, hey, pre-sale small block Fords.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're like a week out.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this team because they keep stuff moving pretty fast. So if you don't like it, call Jared. But we are working on it because it's one thing to make parts, it's another one to land them in you guys' hands. So we're consistently working on that, which adds some complexity to our business, but it's kind of gratifying.
I mean, it helps having the assembly team that they're so good because they can help fill the shelves. So it's not like the shelves are empty, we have to make it. It's balancing, filling this and keeping everyone busy. So it's pretty awesome.
21 hours. Damn good.
That's crazy.
That's it though. That's all I got.
Awesome.
I'm out of tricks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys coming by.
Wagons do it better.
It's just weird seeing the guy not ruining his tires. I don't
Yet.
mind so much, actually.
Yet.
Yeah, we haven't left yet.
Look at it. Look at it.
Line it up. He just loves burnouts.
On the dash, just like down towards Danny says. Can't stay there, I gotta hit the gas.
So that concludes day one of Six Summer. We're in DeWitt, Iowa. I'm getting my queso in.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.